Long ago, the Greeks believed the center of the world stood here.
High on Mount Parnassus rose the sacred sanctuary of Delphi.
Here, mortals came seeking answers from the gods. Kings and generals climbed these stones to ask their fate. They believed the god Apollo spoke through Delphi.
Before entering the temple, all pilgrims must purify themselves.
The sacred Castalian spring flowed between towering cliffs. Here, travelers washed away the dust of their journey.
Only the purified were allowed to approach Apollo. Beyond the steps stood the temple of Apollo.
Inside the temple, silence filled the sacred chamber.
Priests prepared the altar for the prophecy.
Soon the oracle herself would enter the chamber. The priestess carried the sacred leaves of Apollo.
All eyes turned toward the sacred tripod.
The bronze tripod stood above a hidden crack in the earth.
Beneath it, mysterious vapors rose from the depths below.
The priestess slowly took her seat above the sacred fissure.
The chamber grew quiet as the vapors filled the air.
Soon, the voice of Apollo would speak through her.
Slowly, the priestess entered a trance-like state.
Her voice began to change as the prophecy approached. Her voice began to change as the prophecy approached.
Priests carefully listened to every mysterious phrase.
The prophecy of Apollo had begun.
Soon, the first question was brought before the oracle. A king sought guidance before going to war.
Generals waited anxiously for the answer.
The chamber fell silent as the prophecy unfolded.
The fate of kingdoms now depended on her words.
One of the most famous questions came from King Croesus. Croesus ruled a powerful kingdom in Lydia. He came to Delphi seeking guidance before war. The king asked if he should attack the Persian Empire.
The oracle answered with a mysterious prophecy. The oracle finally delivered the prophecy. She declared that a great empire would fall.
Croesus believed the prophecy, favored him.
But the prophecy carried a hidden meaning.
The empire destined to fall was his own. Confident in the prophecy, Croesus marched to war. His army crossed the borders of the Persian Empire. But destiny had already chosen another outcome. The Persian forces soon overwhelmed the Lydian army. The prophecy had come true, Anjum, but not as Croesus expected.
The once powerful king now stood defeated.
His empire had fallen exactly as foretold. Only now did Croesus understand the prophecy. The Oracle had never promised victory. It had only spoken the truth of fate. For centuries, Delphi guided the destiny of Greece. City-states sent envoys to seek the wisdom of Apollo. From war to colonization, decisions were shaped here. Even the greatest leaders feared the oracle's words.
Because no one could escape the power of prophecy.
For nearly 1,000 years, Delphi guided the ancient world.
But the world beyond Greece began to change.
Rome now ruled the lands once guided by Apollo.
The voices of the old gods slowly faded.
And the Oracle of Delphi finally fell silent.
Today, Delphi stands silent beneath the Greek mountains.
Only broken stones remain of the temple of Apollo. But for centuries, kings came here seeking destiny. Empires rose and fell under the shadow of its prophecy. And humanity still wonders if fate is written somewhere beyond us. For ancient Greece, Delphi was the center of the world. Here, humans believed the gods revealed destiny.
But prophecy was never simple or clear. The meaning often revealed itself only after events unfolded.
Perhaps that is the true nature of fate. Thousands once climbed these mountains seeking answers.
They came with questions about war, power, and destiny.
And the oracle answered in riddles that shaped history. Today, the temple is silent, but its mystery remains. And humanity still wonders if fate is written somewhere beyond us.